Hello guys, so today we are going to discuss about congestive heart failure. But before that, I want to tell you about the heart failure or define the heart failure. So what is heart failure? Heart failure is the inability of heart to meet the metabolic demands of our body, okay? Or inability of heart to meet the basic metabolic demands of our body. So heart failure can be of two types. One is low output failure and second one is the high output failure. In case of low output failure, there is decreased contractility. That means it will lead to the decreased cardiac output. In high output failure, the demand of our body are high. Okay, so even if there is high cardiac output or increased cardiac output, it is going to cause the high output failure. Or the factor which lead to the high output failure are the severe anemia, thyrotoxicosis, and thiamine deficiency. So these are the factors which lead to the high output failure. So here we can discuss about left ventricle failure and right ventricular failure. Left ventricle failure leads to the pulmonary edema and right ventricular failures will lead to the increased JVP plus congestive hepatomegaly. So this is our topic here today, congestive heart failure. So in congestive heart failure, congestive means increased fluid. Okay, so in case of congestive heart failure, there is increase of fluid. For example, this is our heart. Heart has 4 chambers. Okay, so right now I am discussing here left ventricle failure leading to the pulmonary edema. So this is left ventricle and this one is the left atrium. Here is blood in the left ventricle which goes through the aorta to our body. Okay, so these are our pulmonary veins and here is our lungs. Okay, so pulmonary veins का क्या काम होता है? Pulmonary veins transfer blood, oxygenated blood from the lung to the heart. Okay, so this is the function of our pulmonary veins. Here is our pulmonary veins. So pulmonary veins picking the blood from the oxygenated blood from the lungs to the left atrium, then to the left ventricle. Now what happens here? When there is, suppose if left ventricle is not functioning or it's not working or there is failure of the left ventricle, then what's going to be there? So fluid जो है और जो blood जो है वो backflow हो जाएगा. Like there is increase in the blood here and it will backflow of blood to the left atrium, then to the pulmonary veins and then to the lungs. Okay, so accumulation of fluid हो जाएगी in lungs, that is our edema. Okay, so this is the mechanism how left ventricle failure leads to the pulmonary edema. So if I will write here, this is acute congestive heart failure, okay, or decompensated heart failure. Okay, I will tell you why we are calling it decompensated heart failure. Okay, so this is acute CHF. Okay, so in acute CHF we can say what is happening here. In as we saw there in left ventricle failure, that there is increase in pressure in vessels between heart and lungs. So it can be right or it can be left ventricle failure. We have discussed about the left ventricle failure. So you saw that there is increased fluid. So there is edema, we can call it as pulmonary edema in case of left ventricular failure. So this is the mechanism about the left ventricle failure, okay, to causing pulmonary edema. Now if it's not treated, अगर हम इसको treat नहीं करते हैं तो क्या होगा? Our body has compensatory mechanism for that. मतलब हमारी बॉडी खुद इस प्रॉब्लम को ठीक करने की कोशिश करेगी. तो इसके लिए वो कंपनसेटरी मैकेनिज्म होता है हमारी बॉडी के पास. हर चीज के लिए कंपनसेटरी मैकेनिज्म हमारी बॉडी के पास. ओके, इन केस ऑफ एक्यूट CHF आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट देयर इज इंक्रीज फ्लूइड. सो ट्रीटमेंट क्या हो सकती है? वी कैन गिव डायरेटिक्स and we can give inotropics. Okay, inotropics as I discussed in the previous video. So in diuretics we know that they will help to decrease the fluid and inotropics help to increase the cardiac output. Okay, but if this is not treated, we don't treat acute congestive heart failure, that time it will lead to the chronic congestive heart failure or compensated congestive heart failure. Okay, so how we will see here. अगर हमने acute congestive heart failure में मेडिसिन नहीं दी थी या acute heart failure में मेडिसिन नहीं दी थी तो क्या होगा? In acute heart failure क्या होता था? There is decreased contractility. So we want to increase the contractility because there is decreased cardiac output. Okay, हम contractility को increase करना चाहेंगे क्योंकि cardiac output कम है. अगर contractility increase कर गई तो cardiac output भी increase कर जाएगी. Now As I told you, now compensatory mechanism activation will be there. और कंपनसेटरी मैकेनिज्म एक्टिवेशन का क्या मतलब है? कंपनसेटरी मैकेनिज्म एक्टिवेशन का ये मतलब है कि हमें कार्डिक आउटपुट इंक्रीज करनी है, तो हमारी बॉडी कार्डिक आउटपुट को इंक्रीज कैसे कर सकती है? सो देयर इज एक्टिवेशन ऑफ सिंपैथेटिक सिस्टम, और जब सिंपैथेटिक सिस्टम एक्टिवेट करता है तो इट हैज सिंपैथी टुवर्ड आवर हार्ट, सो इट विल ट्राई टू इंक्रीज द कार्डिक आउटपुट, हार्ट रेट, ओके, और कंडक्शन. So here there is problem with the cardiac output, so it will increase the cardiac output. How? Okay, so sympathetic system का beta 1 receptor जो होते हैं, beta 1 receptor is present in the heart, so they are getting stimulated. If they stimulated, that time cardiac output is going to be increased. Okay, so problem is solved, but lots of problem will occur now, as you will going to see now. Okay, now these beta 1 receptor present in the heart, okay, but also present in the juxtaglomerular cells of our kidney. Okay, so जब ये juxtaglomerular cells को activate करेगा, what our juxtaglomerular cells will do? They will secrete renin. When there is secretion of renin, so it will activates the RAS system. How? So renin का function क्या होता है? It will convert the angiotensinogen, okay, it will convert the angiotensinogen to the angiotensin 1. Okay, so renin की प्रेजेंस में एंजियोटेंसिनोजन जो है एंजियोटेंसिन 1 में कन्वर्ट हो गया. नाउ इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ ACE इट इज गोइंग, एंजियोटेंसिन 1 जो है वो एंजियोटेंसिन 2 में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ACE. नाउ दिस एंजियोटेंसिन 2 विल एक्ट ऑन द एल्डोस्टेरोन रिसेप्टर्स AT1R. okay, when these receptors are stimulated, they will lead to increase in the adrenaline and non-adrenaline, okay, and also they will increase the aldosterone. Okay, so when there is increased aldosterone in our body, what it will do? When increased aldosterone, it will lead to the salt and water retention in our body. Okay, so water और salt जो retention हो जाएगी हमारी बॉडी में, मतलब fluid retention हो रही है. Okay, fluid हो रहा है हमारी बॉडी में, so edema हो रहा है. Okay, also these एल्डोस्टेरोन जो है वो रीमॉडलिंग कॉज कर देते हैं, मींस इट विल लीड टू द लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल फेलियर और लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल हाइपरट्रॉफी. एट द एंड इट विल लीड टू द डेथ. सो दिस इज द मैकेनिज्म हाउ दिस chronic congestive heart failure will lead to the death. Also, this is the only one thing, but again, if I will tell you, as I told you that sympathetic system activation will occur, so all the receptor of the sympathetic system can be activated. So also stimulation of alpha 1 receptor will occur. When alpha 1 receptor will activated, they will cause the vasoconstriction. It can be venoconstriction or arteriolar constriction. Okay, so it can be venoconstriction and it can be arteriolar constriction. When there is venoconstriction, what it is going to do, जब वेनोकंस्ट्रिक्शन हो जाती है तो दैट विल लीड टू द इंक्रीज प्रीलोड, तो प्रीलोड जो है वो बढ़ जाता है. और जब आर्टिकुलर कंस्ट्रिक्शन होती है दैट टाइम जो है आफ्टर लोड बढ़ जाता है. ओके, सो दिस इज द मैकेनिज्म इन केस ऑफ chronic congestive heart failure. So this is whole about the congestive heart failure or compensated congestive heart failure. Okay, as you saw, इतनी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स जो है क्रिएट हो चुके हैं. सो ऑल्सो वी वांट टू ट्रीट दिस वन, वी वांट टू ट्रीट. ओके, और हमने कार्डियक आउटपुट इंक्रीज कर दी थी, दैट वाज अ गुड साइन, बट इतनी सारी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर दी हैं, तो नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू ट्रीट दिस थिंग. सो हाउ वी कैन ट्रीट दिस वन, एज यू सॉ. ओके, लास्ट से शुरू करते हैं. सो एज आई टोल्ड यू कि सॉल्ट एंड वाटर रिटेंशन हो चुके हैं. सो फॉर फ्लूइड वी कैन गिव डायरेटिक्स. डायरेटिक्स देंगे तो डायरोसिस हो जाएगी और फ्लूइड खत्म हो जाएगा. Second thing, when aldosterone is increased, we can give aldosterone blocker, that is spironolactone. Okay, when there is AT1R, aldosterone receptor activation, that time we can give ARBs, aldosterone receptor blockers, and also we can give ACE inhibitor. When ACE inhibitor अगर हम दे देंगे तो ये आगे का फंक्शन होने ही नहीं वाला सारा का सारा. Now also we can give beta blockers. When we will give beta blockers, तो रेनिन सिक्रेशन नहीं होने वाली है, रास सिस्टम एक्टिवेट नहीं होने वाला, कार्डियक आउटपुट भी इंक्रीज नहीं होगी. एंड फॉर वेनोकंस्ट्रिक्शन वी गिव नाइट्रेट्स, एंड फॉर द आर्टिकुलर कंस्ट्रिक्शन वी गिव द हाइड्रोलाइजिन. ओके, so this is the main function of this is how we can treat the congestive heart failure or chronic congestive heart failure. Okay, thank you so much guys, and if you want more videos, please let me know. Thank you so much.